Hi, this is Marina from Darkstar Astrology, bringing you the 2022 horoscopes. But before we begin, during the video you will see some images of my Darkstar designs on Etsy, the new shop, and the theme really is esoterica, witchy type celestial designs. So I'll leave the links to the individual ones below, and also including this moon phase t-shirt as well. So if you could give them a like, even if you don't buy anything, it doesn't matter. It all supports the channel and it's most appreciated. So without any further ado, let's get on to the horoscopes. So Taurus, your key words for 2022 are crazy changes, rebellious stances, long distance love, purging the junk, revitalizing the home, spoil your house guests, supportive and generous friends, general good luck, wishes manifesting, social media success, healing sanctuary, spiritual friends, and becoming tech savvy. So Taurus in 2022 brings an end to the massive emphasis on your career resulting from both Saturn and Jupiter lighting up your 10th house of ambition. They have left Pluto behind in your zone of higher learning and travel, and frustration is not the word with all the travel restrictions over the past few years. It's impressive that you've managed to do any international business at all, but of course it has been possible because of Uranus in Taurus and the internet. You have become super tech savvy with so many outer planets in your angular houses. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008 and will enter Aquarius in your 10th house in January 2024. So you're coming to the end of a significant renovation in your career zone. So it will hopefully bring an end to any Pluto weirdness with foreign relationships. At times you have felt entirely abducted by teachers or gurus in places of higher education. So let's look at the Venus retrograde, which starts in December 20th, 2021. So it's going to be in Capricorn for quite a long time, and therefore in your 9th house for a long time. So it comes to an end on January the 30th. So it's a whole month of it. So it's a pretty dark Cupid one, this one, because it's going to be conjunct Pluto a good few times. So it makes it a bit lecherous, shades of Persephone here as well, and it's going to be very much stained by the Dark Lord Pluto right from the very start. So the seed moment, when Venus meets Mars twice. Now the first conjunction will actually happen in your house of foreigners, travel and higher education, and it is in these areas where the romantic Venus conjunction with Mars can weave its magic. So meeting a long lost love in a faraway land is the most fairy tale manifestation of Venus retrograde in this travel zone. But most of all, this transit can transport you back into ancient times. But whether you meet a tall, dark, handsome foreigner is debatable. However, you will feel a strong pull towards places where you might have had a romantic connection in the past, and you could even stumble across an exotic old flame. If other astrological factors support this, less fantastical options would be taking a trip with a suitcase full of crayons. So a drawing holiday to a past life location would be incredibly inspiring. You might even find yourself sketching out an olden day persona. During the first half of the Venus retrograde, from December the 18th to that's 21 to January the 7th, Venus is in her more harmonious mode, making travel pleasant and easygoing. But Lucifer Venus becomes more daring from January 8th to 29. So you might feel more adventurous and go off the beaten track. Impulsivity may bring about an unexpected and illuminating peak experience. So the seed moment of Venus conjunct Mars, as I mentioned earlier, this is at 16 Capricorn on the 16th. So easy to remember, 1616. And you might get a late Valentine from someone you meet on your travels, or the relationship that you did
ignite now becomes more serious. Then we have this massive stellium seed moment that bridges from the 27 degree of Capricorn to 1st degree of Aquarius. So you get Mars conjunct Pluto, Venus conjunct Pluto at 27 Capricorn, and Venus conjunct Mars again, but at 1 degree Aquarius, so it moves into the next house. So this stellium could have you wishing you could move abroad to be with a long distance lover. It's so power packed, and it's likely to affect you if you've got personal planets around 27 Capricorn or the cardinal signs. So when Venus and Mars hit Pluto, you both could address this long distance issue if you're in this relationship, and it could be a bit of a make or break moment. So on to Saturn. What challenges will he bring you? So unfortunately, Jupiter cannot join with Saturn and bear gifts as he did last year in your career zone. With Jupiter, you were loaded with praise and probably got a pay rise. However, now with Saturn solo in your 10th house, that salary hike brings more responsibility. So you have shown you what you're capable of. So now let's up the game to the next level. Other ways this could manifest is like you have kids, so how about grandchildren? You've managed one house for rental, so what about a portfolio of properties? So the first seed moment is Venus conjunct Saturn at 21 Aquarius on March the 28th. And this conjunction often triggers a commitment to a long-term relationship. So you will have to put some extra hours into the romance if you want it to go the distance. Sometimes there's a danger of getting too involved in your career though and going mad with ambition. You can afford to rest on your laurels a little while, surely. If you're already married, it would be nice to treat your family if they've been a great support through the hard times. You all deserve a reward. Then we have another seed moment, Mars conjunct Saturn at 22 Aquarius on April the 5th. And you can find all these dates on the website, by the way, because it's all written out. There is, of course, with this, the possibility of massive disappointment if this seed does not bear fruit. In that case, what follows could be a series of I told you so's and not very pleasant karmic paybacks. Take it on the chin, dear one, for the worst you can do here is carry on in denial. It will only degrade matters further as every fault you make is amplified. So you will simply come across as dishonest and untrustworthy. People will respect your honesty and are more likely to give you a second chance if you're willing to learn from your mistakes. So I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak preview of what is members only on the website. It's Mars retrograde, what that means for you in Gemini. So it's going to last from Halloween 2022 until January the 13th, 2023. So that's in your 2nd house. So you know what that is. That's the cash house. Burn the clutter before Mars does it for you. If you've been holding on to too many useless possessions, Mars retrograde here will do a great job of nuking all those dust-gathering knickknacks you have lying around in your home. Take this opportunity to go through your belongings and see whether you really need them. A good clear out will revitalise your energy and create space for a new vibration to come in. If you stubbornly hold on to vast hordes of junk, Mars might decide to erupt in the form of a house fire. I mean, don't worry, it's very rare, so don't panic, but symbolically, this is a very apt image for what Mars wants to do when stuff needs recycling. It is Phoenix from the Flame stuff. Money will have a habit of burning a whore in your pocket during this time. No, a hole in your pocket during this time, and not a hoe. You will have an extended period where you can choose to make investments work for you. However, during the retrograde, you can strategically plan your business moves for when Mars is direct. It's all about strategy and patience, and you can achieve a lot when Mars is here if you learn how to rein in greedy impulses.
So thanks for listening. That was part 1 of your 2022 horoscope. If you want to hear part 2, become a member at Darkstar Astrology, link below to the website, and you will get lots of added goodies as well. So thanks for supporting the channel. All the best. Bye-bye.